welcome back to another video. I've been watching a lot of my older videos recently, not the super old ones, but the ones that I made around summertime last year, which is kind of when I started the goal of wanting to make videos regularly. And when I started that goal, I wasn't really trying too hard with them. I wasn't editing anything on my laptop. I was literally just editing everything on my phone, not really putting much effort into the editing process either, but just trying to focus more about the content, like what I was actually doing in the videos rather than the editing, I guess. And because I was just starting out, I wasn't really that concerned about who would eventually see these videos, even though I was posting them to the public. It still felt like a very private video to me since, nobody's gonna watch the videos, or at least at the time nobody's gonna watch them. Maybe eventually people will watch them, but when you post them you'll get 2 views for the next year or so. But the point that I'm getting at is that because there was this feeling that nobody would watch the videos, I just felt like I had an easier time just trying to be myself in front of a camera. And now, even though I don't really get that much traction on videos still, I just find it a lot harder to do that. So as I was saying, there was just a point a few months ago where I got really, self-conscious about how I was looking and talking and acting in front of the camera. And even though it wasn't my intention, I feel like I just started kind of not acting like my true self. I mean, I'm probably never acting like my true self in front of the camera, but even more so, I just think I was trying too hard to be perfect in a way. And it was just really hard to remember how to not do that and how to just try and act like my authentic self and pretend that even though I'm posting it to the public, to pretend that it would only be for me, because that's kind of how it worked before. Even though I was posting it to the public, it kind of just felt like I was making videos for myself, and I think that was why it was so easy to just say whatever I wanted and be honest with the thoughts that I shared and not be overly critical of myself and what I was doing on camera. Even now, as you could probably tell, it still feels very awkward, because it is very awkward, because again, I just don't really know how to pretend that nobody's gonna see this. But I'm trying my best, and I think it was really helpful to go back and watch my older videos, because it reminded me of, how I used to talk in front of the camera. So anyway, if this video feels a little different, it's because it is, and I'm just trying not to make myself overthink too much about what I'm looking at, what I'm sounding like, how much I'm smiling, how much I'm stuttering or not stuttering, this and that. I just want to do me, okay? Okay. I'm still gonna make craft videos. I've already said that before, but it's just not today. Actually, maybe today. Because today I just wanted to make a cute little video of my day and the things that I'm doing in it. It's not really my whole day, because I feel like quite a lot of hours have already gone by and I've done a lot. But I don't know, I just wanted to show you what goes on in my day. I have a pile of laundry sitting next to me that I'm gonna that I'm gonna fold after this. And it's such a beautiful day, so I want to go roller skating for a bit, but I also have a lot of homework to catch up on, so I'll also do that. And then I also will craft a little bit, because I have this linoleum stamp that I'm carving that I want to stamp onto a shirt. Sorry, I just had to step out for a moment to help my mom. But yeah, the stamps, you have to, when you stamp them onto fabric, you have to let the fabric sit for quite a while. So if I want to get it done by Valentine's Day, which I do because the stamp is themed around Valentine's Day, I need to make sure that I get it done soon, today soon. So I have a lot on my list today. I got to fold my laundry, this one, fold more laundry when that laundry is done, do some homework, roller skate before it gets too dark, and craft. done any homework today, so I'm gonna try to work on that for about 1 to 2 hours, and then I'll go roller skating. Skating. Well, it's a few hours after because I also went downstairs to eat for a few hours probably, but that was a really well-needed skate sesh, and I'm glad that I went out and skated because, like I said, one, the weather's just perfect today, and if I didn't take advantage of this beautiful weather, I feel like I would have been very disappointed and regretful. So skating's really good for me both physically and mentally, so I'm glad I did that, and maybe I can try to figure out how I can squeeze in roller skating to be a part of my regular schedule. I think I'm going to spend the next few hours carving my block, hopefully getting it done, and then I'll do homework. Let's test it. Oh my god. So I have a blank piece of paper. Not really sure how to apply this. Okay. Whoa. That's crazy. Okay, I'm not really sure how to do this, so I'm just gonna guess. Yeah, that's definitely not right. Alright, final reveal. What the fuck is that? I'm not sure what happened. Attempt number 1 was questionable, but we are going to redeem it in attempt number 2. Okay, that one was definitely better, but it's like I don't know how to fix it because, as you can see, the bodies are supposed to be completely black. I mean, this one has some pattern. As you can see, there's like a little bit of stripes, but at least this one is supposed to be completely black. So there's some splotchiness going on, but if I add too much ink, as you can see with the letters, it's kind of like bleeding over the lines, which I don't want. Okay, try number 3. Again, it seems like it went a little better, but then also part of it seems a little worse. I'm gonna watch a tutorial and see if they know what I'm doing wrong. After trying to look up advice on how to fix this issue on YouTube, I didn't find anything, and I feel like the splotchiness is not because of an uneven like paint application. I think it's just maybe the pressure that I'm putting after I press the stamp down. So I'm going to try to really focus on that with this next attempt that I try and see if that makes any difference. What happened? This is so scary. What is that? What is that? This is terrifying. And I just feel like if I do one more attempt, they're not going to have any features at all. Well, nothing. I feel like this is a good example, though, of why I can't continue to make crafts every single week, because stuff like this happens every single time I do crafts. Whether it's stamp making, sewing especially. I hate sewing. I have so many problems with sewing. Whether it's crochet or embroidery, there's bound to be multiple mess ups throughout the making of the craft, and so making craft videos is very hard for that reason, because it's very frustrating and it doesn't always progress on the timeline that you want it to. But the good thing is that this isn't a craft video, so it doesn't matter. Hopefully, though, I can figure out how to actually print this in a way that actually works, so that I can print it on some shirts tomorrow and have those shirts ready for my partner and myself before Valentine's Day. But thank you so much for watching this day in my life. This very average Saturday full of both work and play and whatever this was. I really hope you enjoyed this video, even though it's not really the same as the videos that I have been making, which have pretty much just been crafting videos. Alright, I'm gonna get ready for bed so that I could just start doing homework that I really need to catch up on at this point. Thank you so much once again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!